Welcome, folks, to the Little Apple, Manhattan, Kansas, in the Bill Snyder Family Stadium, home to the Kansas State Wildcats, where you're going to hear the phrase "EMAW" around here. Every man and woman is a Wildcat. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the BYU Cougars, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, Kansas State Wildcats. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Wildcats will kick this deep to get us going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the BYU Cougars offense comes on the field first today. And here he comes, the quarterback, all eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Well, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity. And that usually means their opposition is in trouble.
And they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will not take over in plus territory. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team. Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense makes the stop after the completion. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. And the Wildcats trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Hey, the windows are so tight on these throws for this quarterback. Positive yards are a good thing here. Now it's 3rd and goal, getting so much closer to punching it in.
Grab down the middle. It's Bell. And the defense wraps him up. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And it's blocked. The kick was low. The defense has got it. It's still a live ball. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty. Went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. The back's got it on the pitch. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Short connection to the tight end here. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. On the run, going to heave it downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Breaking through defenders. Finally brought down, but the offense moving close to the red zone here. BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Looks like BYU will have the 1st down.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's 3rd down and short. You trust your back in the line to be able to pick up the 1st down. And he literally pushes with everything he has, throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up the 1st down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He flips it to the back across the middle. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Pitch play to the back. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, BYU. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Quick throw to the left. And it's complete downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. The Wildcats will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And there's the handoff. Throws a stiff arm. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looks like Kansas State will have the 1st down. That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Lets it fly to the wideout, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And the Wildcats will have to punt this one away. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touch.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Pitch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They're going to run it here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Back to pass. It's Barnett. Looking for 6. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And it's good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here goes the BYU offense back out on the field. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Using his legs on the scramble. They get him down, but that's a good run. Enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going. There's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
No, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
He makes the grab.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Got a lane. Can he get in? All the way to the end zone. Touchdown for Brigham Young.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
No problem with the PHC. The lead 14-3. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. The Wildcats hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab behind the line, it's Jackson. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. It's kicking down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Cougars will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense makes their way on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Looking to throw. It's Barnett. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. And the Wildcats will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Oh, and he's got some space here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
You know, if I'm the offensive coordinator, I would keep looking to throw the ball downfield. These receivers are too talented, and this quarterback has an ability to get into a rhythm, and eventually they're going to hit some big plays.
And now it's fumbled. What a decision. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, BYU. Strong game by this quarterback.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. And what I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point makes the lead 18 now. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
BYU 21, Kansas State 3.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick completion to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there. Big versus big. That completion sets up a second down play. Dropping back. It's Barnett. On the run, he'll let it go. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line. The Wildcats come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. First down, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. That completion makes it second and medium. Looking to throw it again. The pass rush closing in. And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Snags the quick throw. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play. And the Wildcats will line up to kick it away. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again.
And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
That's a bullet over the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. He has first down yardage at the 46. The Cougars come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not just a pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second down. And they'll give it to the back. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Wildcats will line up to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Moves left out of the pocket. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. First and 10 now for the offense. Here's the handoff. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Here's the second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Catch made on the out route. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Cougars are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up.
Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. And the Cougars come to the line in a hurry up.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Looking to scramble now. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. 3rd and very long. Can they make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions this drive? Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd down now.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for. Because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking...
Touchdown, Brigham Young. And the route is on.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
BYU 28, Kansas State 3.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Just trying to get rid of it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Finds his man, has the first down. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to chuck it again. Pressure is coming. And he's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. Second down now after the sack.
Second down.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. Tackled quickly after the catch. She'll be short of the marker. Pass complete. It's second down now. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. We reach the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. A short completion with the tight end. And they pick up the first down. Tackled at the 25. Defense trying to hang on. The 11th play of the drive here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
The offense will spend a timeout with 27 seconds remaining. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. The ball is picked off. That's a potential game changer. The pick and the big return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive game here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Down he goes, a sack. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining.
Timeout, BYU.
The offense will stay out there. They are 2 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty